Dear team, it's Tuesday. Here's an idea. The Bible isn't even relevant anymore. Nobody cares about the Bible. Not today. Now that is an idea. But here's some information. According to the New York Times, in an article that was released this month, they claim that over 20 million Bibles sold a year. And that's just in the United States. That would be 1.6 million Bibles sold a month. That would be 384,615 Bibles sold a week. Over 54,000 Bibles, almost 55,000 Bibles sold a day. That's a lot. But let's keep going. 2,289 Bibles sold every single hour. That's 38 Bibles sold every single minute. 6.4 Bibles sold every 10 seconds. Okay. Well, what's next? Well, implementation is next. So how do I make a decision based on this information? Well, let's be honest. It's nice to buy a bunch of Bibles. It's nice to own your own. But the question is, after purchasing the Bible or someone even gifting you one, have you opened it? Have you actually read anything out of it? My challenge to you is don't just buy the Bible. Don't just receive the Bible. My challenge to you is at least read the Bible. Read one verse a day. If that's all you can do, just one verse a day. But when you're reading this one verse a day, I don't want you to pick any random verse all over the Bible. I want you to pick one verse and then the next day read the next verse and then the next verse. I want you to try to stay within one space of the Bible at a time. So when you're reading through each verse, you'll eventually get to a place where you've completed a chapter. And each chapter then adds up, and then you have another book. I know what you're thinking. We are talking about one book, right? The Bible. What do you mean another book? Well, the Bible, of course, is a book, but it's broken up into multiple books. And we'll get to that later, right? But the Bible itself, it has two parts. It's an Old Testament and a New Testament. And within those testaments are many books of the Bible. You might have heard of Mark or the book of Acts or Psalms or Proverbs, maybe even Ephesians. These are books that are within the Bible. So my challenge to you is pick one book of the Bible and start at the very beginning and read one verse a day until you can grow into more. Eventually, you may want to read more than one verse. Hopefully, eventually you do. But just start there, right? It does no good to own a bunch of Bibles and not actually read anything out of the Bible. If you have questions or comments, please leave it below. But dear team, it's Tuesday, and I want you to know that I love you, and this is a safe place for you. You're welcome here. All right, it's your boy, Sean Gary, and I'm out. Have a great week on purpose. Peace.